Hey, this is Gary Dubose, and I just want to take the time to talk a little bit about real estate. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to cut this at any time. So this is not going to be a little bit of professional, not that my cutting ever is professional, but I want to just take a little time to talk, you and me, as if we were sitting together. And a lot of people are getting involved in real estate, and you're trying or doing things that are you're not knowledgeable, you don't have the knowledge on, and you're turning to some folks who say they have the knowledge and don't. And there's a lot of things out there today. And I don't want to use the word scam because I don't think they're scams. I think they're honest people trying to make a living. It's just that their information may not be the best information for you. And so I want to take a little time to go through some things that I would like you to do when it comes to real estate or real estate investment to check things out. Let's go through lenders. It's pretty impressive today, the amount of hard money lenders that exist out there. Now, if you don't know what hard money is, let me explain that for a moment. It's where you go where a bank would normally not make a loan. You have the ability to go to these guys and at 12 or 14 or 16% interest, borrow the money you need, do the deal, and then make the deal work. The problem with that is I find a lot of deals in trouble with a hard money lender that when we step in, we can save them from the hard money lender with a lot less money than paying off the hard money lender the way they need to. It's kind of scary. I'm not saying that if you have a great deal that's absolutely perfect, you know exactly what it's going to do, you're very, very confident that hard money lender might not sometimes be okay. But for the most part, I don't think that's the way to go. The second thing a lot of you are trying to do is you're spending months upon months trying to get loans through banks. Can I give you a little insight about banks? They are not your friend. They are not here to help you. Now, I'm not against any banks. I have over 8, maybe 9 banks that I use personally from Florida and Arkansas, Missouri, and all the way out here in Hawaii. So it's not that I'm against banks. It's that I'm against the hoops that banks make you jump through. So when it comes to real estate investing, I want you to try to stay away from banks if you can and go strongly with owner financing. I think I have a video on the YouTube channel about owner financing, and we teach that in our class, how to acquire owner financing better and show them how it's better for them than you going getting a chunk of money and giving them a chunk of money. I think it's important that we look into where we are when we're looking for what amount of money is that what is our situation? Some of you have bad credit. Some of you think, I'll never do this because I don't have good credit. That's not true. Matter of fact, it's been several years since, other than Geico or insurance companies, different things, check my or look at my credit. It just almost never happens. And so I want you to get away from thinking about what your credit is or what you have. Try to find financing through individuals who want to believe in what your product is. People have been doing this for years. Joint ventures or general partnerships have gone back years and years. People putting together LLCs, people with money and people with talent to make things happen, has been happening for years. Why don't you get involved in that same thing, making that same type thing happen, and not use the individual money, or not use the bank money, but rather individual money that needs to be out there. I also wanted to talk to you a minute on a little personal note about finding the properties. You know, a lot of you are going to some of these, and I'm not against them, but a wholesaler or guys that they do this all the time. This is the greatest thing. Jump right in. We want to sell you these properties at a low discount. I have a statement I use in all my training, and it's this: 2 plus 2 is always 4. 2 plus 2 is always 4. When I stand up on stage and teach some of you, you know that I've said this again and again. If it doesn't make sense, if somebody comes to you and says, hey, listen, here's what we want to do. This is the greatest thing ever. And they say to you, we can sell you a house for, let's make an amount of $50,000 that's worth $90,000. Listen very closely. I've never seen any company throw away 40 grand. Does that make sense? Because 2 plus 2 is always 4. If somebody tells you, hey, we've got this property, we can buy it for $60,000 and turn around, it's worth $120,000 and you got to do a little fix up on it and this, but we will help you and we will manage it. There is somewhere a catch because it doesn't make sense. Now, if you go to a bank that's wanting to unload a property and they want to sell it $40,000 under value, then I understand that. Let's talk about people too. This is just a side note for some of you. We're having a scam type thing going in Hawaii right now, where they put a rental out there that should be $1,600 for $1,000. Then they take your money and they have things that, if people would just stop for one moment and go, hey, if everybody else is renting for $1,600, why is this guy who had to go to Africa all of a sudden on an emergency job and move his family and he needs help, would he give it to me, who he's never met, for $500 a month less? Oh, because I'll take care of it better. Oh, because if you haven't seen those, go out there and see them. They're out there. 2 plus 2 is always 4. Then I want to go to the actual properties themselves. When you find a property, the best thing is owner financing. The second best thing is partnering up with somebody who has the financing and finding them and make that work. These are the kind of things that we do when we teach. It's the kind of things that we have when we're on stage. It's the kind of things that you learn when you come to. I myself years ago and went to a seminar and learned how to be successful in real estate. So I'm not saying that seminars are bad. I'm saying ones that keep trying to take money from you again and again and again are bad. Find one that's reputable. Find one that's a good company. The ones I've taught for are exceptional companies. But I see so many out there that are just horrible, destructive to people. And not that there's not some bad eggs in every bunch, but I would find a company or someone to work with that immediately gets rid of those eggs and fires them. So that's the kind of thing we like to teach. That's the kind of thing we hope that you will learn, is to look at financing correctly, look at properties correctly, and find those things. And if there's somebody out there offering you a deal that you go, oh my goodness, this is just too good to be true, 2 plus 2 is always 4. The last thing I want to speak a little bit about is how to get in. Many of you are sitting back and you're not doing anything. Some of you need more training. I'm not saying that to sell you something. I've got nothing to sell right now. But I just want you to know that some of you need more training. Some of you need to team up with some people who are better in the areas that you're weak, and you're stronger in areas where they're weak, and you work together to do that. Or you go get the right kind of training that will help you further your education in real estate. Do not jump in unknowingly, unwittingly. I know of 3 or 4 people right now that are just getting in real estate because they want to be in real estate. Please, please, please don't do that. Look for the right kind of deal. Do your due diligence. Search through the whole situation. Find the right kind of financing. And make real estate fun. I think it's fun. I think it's enjoyable. Look at all the variables. I think try closer to your house, although I'm not close to my house at all in my investments other than what I made years before I started doing real estate this way. Try to find things that are close to your house that you can watch, that you can be involved in, that you can know what's going on. Do not let anybody else run the show. We have a rule at our company, The Finest Place Inc., is nobody touches the money but me and Tiffany. Nobody. I don't allow someone to be in charge or control of my money out at one of my projects or the money out at a certain place. Everybody pays. They pay on a monthly payment. They pay on direct deposit. There's multiple ways they pay. They send in their deposits themselves to the bank, but absolutely nobody is allowed to take cash or to take money. I've even broken it down so far as some of my mobile home park people who are the managers are not allowed to take checks. I don't want them to take a check. I want the people to go to the bank and deposit itself and make it very convenient for that. I go there and school the bank on exactly how to take the money. Our residential care facility down in Florida, those people are going to be direct deposit, or they are going to make the deposits themselves. We don't take any money at the office. We never have cash at the office. We never take checks at the office. So you can kind of see that there's a lot of things in real estate you need to do to set it up. Stay in control of your deal. Be the one in charge. Be the one that makes the decisions. All right, well, this is Gary Dubose, and giving you a little bit of real estate insight. Come on down and be a part of us and learn some more things about real estate and get involved. I just wanted to give you this free video today to just let you know, get out there, have some fun, make some money in real estate, and rely upon your knowledge, or find someone who's honest and get more knowledge from them. Be careful who you hook up with, who you set up with, who you get involved with, who you partner up with, and at the same time, be careful where you get your money. Hey, thanks for your time today. I'm sorry it's such an amateur video that I didn't chop and cut up and make me look good, or didn't rub my nose or do something in my face for whatever I did. I want you to know I'm just me, and I want to spend some time with just you. Thanks a lot.